homestand. Thank you for being with us. And Brunson, his left-handed floater just below the free throw line. That rims off. Opportunity here for Dallas. And the three-point shot from the outside by Bullock. He sets things up for all of his teammates. Obviously, Porzingis has been a scorer. Bullock can't cash in that three as it rims out. Powell underneath the offensive rebound, and so that's 2 offensive rebounds for the Mavericks inside. 5-0 quick start here for Dallas. Brunson outside, 3 on the way. That is Hardaway Jr. No, Brown the offensive rebound. He's got size, and this time he goes with the left. That has helped Dallas out to the early 7-0 lead as OKC trying to get on the board here offensively. A near turnover. Shot clock at 3. Baisley recognizes, steps in right near the tape, puts up the 3, and buries it.
Because Luka Doncic is out, and he does that very well also.
Baisley's got himself his second 3 of the game, thanks to those 2 threes here in the first quarter.
And smart play by him. He's got Porzingis on him. And Porzingis is one of those guys, he doesn't really want to close out on a shooter.
Dort at 33% on the season. Porzingis got a head of steam, goes right at Favors through the contact, off glass, counted in a foul. Which is the second longest streak in the NBA.
And don't give Baisley credit. He did a good job of passing him open. As he
Baisley telegraphed the pass. And so Finney-Smith, using his long length, able to take it away. Moses Brown down the lane will lay it up and into the left hand. Rumbling up the floor with Kentridge Williams off the bench, right back to him. Okashevsky's pass down low. Muscala's got back-to-back buckets. He went right at Kleber inside.
Thought he was going to take the shot. Now Muscala was wide open, had his hands ready.
Got to be aware of Kleber as Hardaway Jr. from downtown.
I love it when I get 5 quick points when I've only been in the game for $120.
Especially when he spends most of his time where he's got it right now as he continues to fire away. Like Muscala from the outside, ripping the cords. This time Muscala rolls to the rim. Little bounce pass from Shea. The ball continues to snap around. Oh, how about the step back? Trey Mann, he's going to get into the three-point action.
As opposed to being focused necessarily on whether the ball's going in the basket or not. We've seen more of that from him throughout the course of this season. The steals, the hustle, the rebounding, doing all the little things for this team.
Shea with that three-point play, now surveying the floor. Goes to work, stops, pops, pulls up, takes another foul, and another bucket is good as he's going to go right back to the line. Obviously, the shooting, Michael, for the Thunder in the first quarter, big story.
No, big, yeah, solid, very solid quarter. And you had 50% from downtown, 50% for the...
Since coming back from that assignment down in the G League.
Well, just learning to impact the game, coming off the bench. You know, you're never guaranteed minutes. You know, as Tim Hardaway Jr. lines up another 3-ball.
No Luka Doncic tonight for Dallas. Played in the game against Indiana as Kleber able to go right at Robinson Earl.
They're one of the worst teams in the league at getting to the front of the rim. Starting to get there.
Oh, Robinson Earl not fazed by the 2 Mavericks who have him surrounded.
Of course, they've gone in there for 3 times in a row now to Porzingis.
Well, he gambled trying to front the pass. Instead, it goes back outside. Kleber had it initially blocked, got it back, lays it in. Well, Dallas just going right back to the same play, but the Thunder have Muscala defending him this time, and Muscala bit on the initial shot fake.
Because you got to remember, as players get more sophisticated, offensive players do the same thing. They also get very sophisticated. There's nothing sophisticated about that. That's just a good shot.
Especially when you got a guy like Kleber trying to close down the airspace. Dort's got the last 7 points for OKC, but Bullock comes right back, takes the body bump off of Trey Mann.
Once again, coming off of passing. Now, it's not an assisted bucket.
And is that another one of those stats that you're lobbying for to get a little more recognition along with deflection? Deflection will keep it with Dallas, no turnover. But just another impressive block by Baisley as Brunson puts it up high off the glass. Porzingis trailing the play, fires the 3. Muscala taps it back out, and it's loose. Dallas, Finney-Smith inside the green for the finish with 0.2 seconds on the clock.
And Brunson was relying heavily on the officials to make that call.
And how about Darius Baisley? Knocked down a couple of threes in the first half and does so here early.
And the assisted baskets just continue to pile up.
Porzingis with a turnaround. Well, he's had a couple of those here tonight. Three underneath, got below the free throw line, and he scores the bucket. Pre-Christmas in OKC.
The Thunder have been on the road for 3 straight games prior to playing the Lakers the other night as Brunson hits a little runner. Well, not necessarily a runner, but a little fadeaway in the lane. Expression.
Skip pass over to Brunson, and Brunson from downtown.
Before making his last 2 shots, a 3 and a 2.
Favors has 2 in a row. Derek Favors just camping out there inside the 3-point line.
He's got that game where he's just always under control. As Brunson is starting to heat up now. That's a nice little 7-0 run for him. His closest guys, a couple guys, Moses Brown and Porzingis with 9.
So he's got the last 8. Thunder want a bucket and get a bucket as SGA, smooth operator. 2 screens as Robinson Earl flared back out. Shea's going to have that skip pass. Now he's open at the top as he's got a clean look at a 3, and it works to perfection. 7-point game. Kleber flashes and scores. So Brunson starts the break. There's a ball that's snapped inside, and Brown able to muscle his way up.
He's always one of those guys who's a walking triple-double waiting to happen. He has that ability. Pokusevski, I was finishing my thought before I took a look at Mr. Doncic on that play.
That Poku 3 felt big because the Thunder haven't been able to string together consistent offense, and then Kleber snatches it right back. Shea on the step back. That one goes. He thought he got fouled just now by Porzingis. Both players upset on the inbounds play.
Yeah, that was kind of like a tire-kicking moment for both of them.
Ty Jerome trying to handle Burke. It's Porzingis once again, and Porzingis with his 2nd consecutive made bucket on Baisley.
Right down Main Street and lay it up.
Green on the closeout from Poku, just a little bit late as Green.
I've been in this situation several times, coming back from behind all season long to close out ball games.
And once again, it's Burke finding a little crease. He is just so much taller than everybody else. That's a great block by Darius Baisley. On the closeout of Hardaway Jr., here comes OKC. Kenrich Williams stops, pulls up, and hits the mid-range.
That resulted in another air ball.
Ty Jerome able to shed Green, that leaves him open, so why not take that shot?
Baisley got hit with the citation, but
2 to fire for Brunson. Oh, a series of moves, just enough of a fake with the upper body. Dagnall just gave it a peek with 4:45 left. Brunson kept his pivot foot down. Here is Kleber, got around JRE, and that is going to count.
Mavericks with 19.
Well, this game was pretty much within the 5 to 10 range for good 2.5 quarters, maybe even a little bit longer. That's JRE continues to set those screens and then pop out for open looks right from the top, and straight away that one's right down the pipe. He's got a real smooth stroke. Gabled on the pass, came up empty. And there's a little baseline jumper by Lakina. Line down, Mark Dagnall gives a look over to Jason Kidd across the sideline, as this one is official. And so the Mavericks prevail.